Alright, hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to talk about accessories that I use during the course of a wedding day. And what do I mean by accessories? Accessories I define as things that bring value to you without actually taking the photos. So we'll be talking about things like camera bags, camera straps, organizational tools that you can use that will hopefully make your life a little bit easier. Little disclaimer, I'm not sponsored, of course, by any of these companies that I'm going to talk about. They are my personal opinions, and I'm going to kind of show you the way that I use their products. So stay tuned, and we will get started. The first accessory that I want to talk about today is my preferred camera strap, and that is this Peak design. It's called Slide. So what's great about this strap is the way that it attaches to the camera. For myself, I don't like using a camera strap 100% of the time, and they can be a pain to get on and off. A lot of the other quick connectors that I've seen are ugly and bulky, and I prefer this as kind of a slim approach. So what they have is this little, what they call their anchor link system. So this is kind of a housing, and on your camera, you have a little attachment. The attachment just goes into the housing, and then it pulls and snaps in. So you can do that on both sides of the camera, and then you are secure, you're ready to shoot. What else is really great with these are how easy it is to adjust the actual strap itself. You have this little clip here, you drag it down or slide it up in order to make the camera tighter or looser. It's really easy to do on the fly with just one hand. And then the last benefit of this strap is on the actual strap itself. One side has a rubber grip on it, while the other side is smooth. That helps you if you're doing it, especially like over your shoulder. You can really bring the camera up and down quite easily, or if you flip the strap over, it's much more secure and won't be bouncing around so much as you walk around the spot. So really beneficial strap. I love it. I love the quick release. It really makes it easy to get the strap on and off without too much trouble. The next product I want to talk about is also by Peak Design, and it is their bags. So I have two of them that I use pretty consistently. The first one is the Everyday Backpack. This is the 30-liter model. There's also a 20-liter, which is a little bit smaller. And without going into a crazy amount of detail, the reason I like these bags so much is the organizational capabilities that it has. So in the main compartment, which is accessed on either side, you have these things. They're called flex fold dividers. And these have a few different positions, so you can really customize your gear and your carry however you want it to be. They can flip up, they can fold out, they are Velcro attached. Let's see if you can hear it. It's really strong Velcro. But you can move them wherever you want to make sure that how you carry your stuff is most efficient as possible. Hear that? It has luggage pass-through on the back, so whenever I travel, you can take it with you. Inside each of the windows here, you have extra pockets for like SD cards and chargers and batteries and stuff. So this big one is really nice for carrying all of your gear, but when you don't need everything, you can bring something a little bit smaller. So this is the 10-liter version, and it is more of a messenger style sling bag. It has the same dividers, but they are mini. It works really well at carrying a camera body and two lenses. And this one, it just goes right over your shoulder, right like this. Let's see if you can see it on my back there. And it's really nice. You can just swing it around, get what you need to get, and then throw it back behind you. Helps save a lot of space. Okay, this is a little bit tougher to get into frame, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. This is my normal Softbox setup. Here I have the Godox AD200 for my actual light, and it's hooked up to I believe this is a 28-inch strobe here. And it does a really good job at diffusing the light. This panel here is just Velcroed in, and you know, this softbox collapses down nicely. But what's even more beneficial and what's even more convenient is the actual stand itself. So this is the Flashpoint quick release stand, and it's great. You pick it up and the legs will retract. You set it down and the legs go out. That's all totally automatic. You set how much spread you want in the legs, and then whenever you pick it up, it remembers that amount. We do a lot of running and gunning in wedding photos, and I think having a light stand that when you pick up retracts right away is incredibly convenient. and having the ability to set it down and it just spread its legs out automatically has been a lifesaver. The other stands that I have back there don't do that. You have to set the legs manually, and it's just extra time that takes away from you actually taking photos. So if you do strobes, shoot me some questions about it. I love answering it. I think flash is something that's really necessary to help take your indoor photos to the next level. It helps keep that ISO down, and used correctly do not look flashy at all. So send me questions if you have it about that, but the light stand with the automatic legs is a really great investment and will definitely help you. Alright, the last thing that I want to talk to you today about is the tripod that I've been using to film. Tripods are insanely useful for video work, and one that has a smooth, what they call a fluid head on it, will make everything so much easier for you. You can see I'm doing this with just one finger. You can create wonderful pans, tilts, and zooms, all just by controlling the top of the tripod without moving everything around. If you do photos, it's really nice for long exposures or for setting up even a camera for some B-roll. A good steady tripod is definitely a great investment. And you want to find one that works best for you. This has a quick release here on the bottom, so you hit this lever, the camera is then released, and you can just drop it right back in whenever you want to get back into it. Really helps on a quick day where you need to be moving. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you learned a little something about the accessories that I use on a wedding day. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I talked about here, or about anything else photography related in general, please let me know. I love helping people out and answering questions about gear. It's what I like to do. Thank you. You might have noticed in the background a couple cats that came out to say hi. This is Oscar. He is one of my test subjects. Always lets me take pictures of him, although now it looks like he's camera shy.